Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Maddie, and in today's video I will be doing my June reading wrap up. If you don't know what that is, every single month I make a video where I talk about all the books that I read in that month. This month I read 9 books, which is honestly very surprising because at the beginning of the month I was in a very huge reading slump and I did like a complete book change, book switch, like whatever you want to call it. So, starting off strong with this month actually wasn't bad. Like, it actually had some pretty good reads. I had 2 5-stars this month. So, starting off with this month, the book that put me in the book slump, Releasing 10 by Chloe Lush. I gave this book, of course, 5 stars, 6 stars, a million stars, whatever you want to call it. This book deserves the world. This is my favorite book. This is up there. This is probably my favorite book. This, Fearless, Onyx Storm. Those are probably my top 3 if I had to pick. And then probably Wild Love is a close 4th. Probably. I don't know, but we'll see. That's just how the year's going. I had so many tabs. I absolutely love this book so much. Lizzie and Huey are everything to me. I love their story so much. Before I read this book, I didn't understand Huey because I didn't really know much about him. He's a very quiet character, which is fine. But now I feel like I know so much about him. These kids had to act as adults when they were 10 years old. I mean, Lizzie has just gone through so much. The trigger warnings in this book are very heavy. Oh my god, I'm crying right now. Oh my god. Look up trigger warnings for this book. This is not some like light snack. This is not, no. This is heavy. This is dark. I had to take multiple breaks while reading this because mental health is important. And most people would probably be sensitive to the topics that I talk about here. So if you don't like that, this book isn't for you. But if you want to go ahead and try it, I'm just going to say it's on the heavy side. On a scale of 10, I know you can't scale those things, but on a scale of 10, I would say an 11. So yeah, if you don't like very heavy things, this probably isn't for you, but if you want to read it, it's not my place to say if you should or should not read it. So I love this book so much. It's one of my favorite books in the Boys of Tommen series. As y'all know, Boys of Tommen is my favorite series, but I especially love this book, especially after reading Taming 7, because I read Taming 7, then I read Releasing 10. Taming 7 really sucked in comparison to this book. No offense, Taming 7 or Chloe, but I just love Chloe's writing so much. I love Chloe so much. And these characters in these books, like, I love these books so much. I constantly think about these characters every single day. All my playlists are book playlists. My main playlists that I listen to are for these book series, and I just love it so much. So highly recommend. So then after that, I was like, whoa, I need a complete genre change, genre switch. Like, something's gotta happen, buddy. So then I read The Toll by Neil Shusterman, and this is a dystopian fantasy, and this is the 3rd book in the series. So basically it's the end, but I still have to read the short story, like novella kind of collection thing. So technically it's the end, technically it's not. But I gave this book, let me see, 4.25 stars. It's one of those books that's like, you have to be in a certain mood to read it. Like, I could not read these books. I have to listen to the audiobook and I have to read it, like, looking at it like that. That's how it has to happen. And the words are very tiny, along with Releasing 10. But Releasing 10 I can read just as fine. But I like the way it ended. I felt like it had a very satisfied conclusion. I don't know, it's just not, dystopian's not kind of my thing anymore, but I still think it's good here and there. And the author had a lot of like ideals going on that I don't really agree with. and putting that into the book. I'm okay if you have those like personal beliefs or those politics in your brain or in your house. I'm fine with that, but don't put them into literature, because literature, people are just trying to read it for fun, and I don't feel like they should put into books. Now, if it's like kind of here and there, that's okay, but this one was just like boom, 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 and it's clearly, and I wasn't even looking for it. That's the thing. Like, I was not even looking to criticize this book. I was reading it though, and I was like, yep, that's a nod. Yep, I get that. So that was my only complaint with this book. And the author needs to write how a normal teenager would read, because this is so hard to understand. Then after that, I jumped into more fantasy because, as y'all know, in May I started reading the Throne of Glass series. But was it in May? Yes, it was in May. I reread Assassin's Blade, then I read Throne of Glass, then I read Crown of Midnight, the third book in the third book in the Throne of Glass series. I gave this book 4.75 stars. It was very good. The plot twist at the end, that's probably the craziest plot twist that's ever happened in the history of plot twist. I wish I could tell y'all so bad, but like, it's just, my mouth was on the floor. I cried while reading that book because a character died. Like, there was just so much that happened in that book. It was just like, whoa. And, you know, that book seems so juvenile since I've read the other 2 books in that series as well. Because after Crown of Midnight, then I read Heir of Fire, which is the 4th book, and I gave that book 4.25 stars at first. In the first half, I didn't really like Rowan. I was not a big Rowan fan in that book, but I grow to learn Rowan. So if you don't like Rowan, you're probably not gonna like that book. But I liked Manon, the other character that was introduced. So there's that. I mean, because I really can't say that much, because like, I can't say that much without spoiling, so that's why I'm trying to keep it. But yeah, and then yeah. Sorry, that was, well, I don't even know, sorry. It's so embarrassing, honestly, not gonna lie. I took 11 days to read Heir of Fire. I don't think that's right. Hold up. So I took 6 days to read Crown of Midnight, but 11 days to read Heir of Fire? That's messed up. Anyways. The Crown, which is the selection. Okay, I thought that said 3 for a minute. I can't read. I need my glasses. Wait, hold on. Chat. Where are my glasses? Can you get me my glasses? No wonder I can't see. Oh my god, I cannot read this. Oh yeah, I got glasses. For reading and looking at computers or screens. So I really should have had these on. But whatever. The Crown, which is the selection, which book 5. So the first 3 books follow the mother, America. Yes, of course. Kiera Cass had to name her main character America. Let's get over it. Then the 4 and 5 are about her daughter, because her daughter was born first, so she is the heir to the throne. So she has to have a selection of her own, but instead of it being 25 girls, I'm pretty sure it's 25. Instead of it being 25 girls, it's 25 guys. And I gave the book 3.75 stars. I'm pretty sure I gave it lower than like the number 4. That's my lowest rating out of all of those books, out of all the selection books, because Miss Girl, she needed to make up her mind. I'm sorry, but she was just like going out with every single guy. Not like that, but like, I'm sorry, but she was just so annoying. And for a minute, I thought that she was gonna pick the person I didn't want her to, and so that also made me really mad. And then I don't want to spoil it, but she ended up picking someone that's not even I'm gonna spoil it anyway. Sorry, just close your ears for like 5 seconds. But she ended up picking someone who's not even in the selection. So tell me how that's supposed to work. Because that's not working. No, that's not. That's the whole point, is to pick someone in the selection, not out of it. Whatever. Hold on. The Crown. I'm like forgetting what I'm reading. Sorry, that's embarrassing. Okay, then then my other 5-star of the book. So, as I was saying, this is book 5, and yes, book 5. I'm getting like delirious now. I don't know what it is. Book 5 in the Throne of Glass series, which is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. I'm having like brain farts now. I actually cannot see. That doesn't relate. I don't know. Okay. I gave that book 5 stars. It was amazing. So great. Everyone says that book's their favorite. That's my favorite so far. Since I warmed up to Rowan, we got a lot more of Rowan in that book, and I just love Rowan. I love Manon. Lysandra came back from Assassin's Blade. I liked her this time around. We also, in the very beginning, got glimpses in the story, and we had a storyline of, the King of Assassins, I'm trying to think of his name. Arobynn Hamel. And, like, I'm so proud of myself because I look at the maps in the beginning of the books, and I'm like, I know where that is, and I can, like, pinpoint an exact location of, like, what happened there. Like, in Dover, that's the salt mines where the slaves are, and Terrasen is where the royal family, the Favre royal family lives, and, I don't have a book with me right now. Wait, hold on. Chat. No, I'm genuinely curious. I wonder if this has a map in the beginning. I can't remember. Yes, it does. Ooh, great. Okay. So that's that complicated map that I now know what means. But like the Red Desert, that's where Celaena goes and studies with other assassins, and because they're the silent assassins. That's what it's called. Enel is where there's a character named Chaol in the book. Enel, he's the Lord of I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, that's wrong. Hold on. I thought it was in a... Ritford is where the castle is. Cacalia, that's another slave place, whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is a now. Morath is where fudge. Moreth is where Aerofire and Queen of Shadows take place in Manon's point of view. That's all I can say without spoiling it. But yeah, so Queen of Shadows was just really great. There's so many funny moments and great moments. And so next I have to do the tandem read with Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms. And I will put the picture of the tandem guide on it. It's where you have to like switch back and forth between. Very complicated, but I did get it color coded because I couldn't just use like the black and white one. I needed it color coded. I needed that because again, I'm colorblind, which does not help my case, but whatever. And then lastly, but not least, I reread The Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. Yeah, so you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil the surprise, but I'm gonna have a reading vlog coming up of me rereading these. I'm gonna have a reading vlog of me we're rereading these for the show, so it will come out in July, sometime in July. But The Summer I Turned Pretty, I originally gave it 4 stars. This time around, I gave it 4.5 stars. So magical. I feel like everyone in their life should read this book. I love this book so much. It's amazing. Like, this book is just beautiful, amazing, passionate, passionate. Jenny Han is very passionate about what she writes, and girl, I love it. So I am here for it. The Summer I Turned Pretty, I love that book. Then It's Not Summer Without You is the second book, the sequel. Okay, originally, I'm pretty sure I gave it 3 stars. I think this time around I gave it 3.75 stars. Very slow, has a lot of Jeremiah. I'm not Jeremiah, I'm Team Conrad. Suck it. Just like how I am Team, what's his name? Jacob, not Team Edward. And my friends who are Team Edward are Team Jeremiah. So, I mean, just imagine being on the wrong side of the love triangle. That's crazy. I could never personally. So yeah. Oh, but I wanted to show you. Okay, I'll show you all this. I made little like pictures or like drawings on the front pages. So that's It's Not Summer Without You. It's that one. Well, The Summer I Turned Pretty. And then We'll Always Have Summer. And so lastly, this is the third and final book in the trilogy. Originally, I gave this 4 stars. I'm pretty sure 5 stars. This time around, I gave it 4.5 stars. It was good, but it wasn't great. I just feel like we got to understand Conrad in this book a lot more, especially if you're not Team Jeremiah. I feel like you will still understand Conrad and understand where he's coming from. So, yeah, I am very happy with how this turned out, or how this turned out. I knew how it turned out. I don't know. Okay, I'm speaking like crack now. Like I'm on crack. Anyway, so, yeah, it was really good. Highly recommend reading this series. I feel like it's appropriate for anyone and their mother. So, yeah, that's personally how I feel. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Hello everyone, this is Editing Maddie, and so I filmed my June wrap-up on June 27th. Mind you, I didn't think I was going to finish another book before June ends, so I don't know what I was thinking. I'm going to be dead honest. I don't know what I was thinking. But it is currently June 30th, if I'm doing math correctly. Pretty sure I am. June 30th, and I finished Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver, which was on my June TBR originally, so I just knocked off another one off my TBR, so pat on the back. But I am still going to include it because it was on my TBR for July, so I'm still going to take that prompt out of there because I did read it. But 5 stars. This month was so good. Like, you don't even understand how good June was. April, May, June have been amazing. Those have been my best reading months this whole year. Pretty sure I did that right. I just absolutely have, like, loved. Sorry. I loved it just so much. Like, the characters, the found family. I love it so much. And honestly, I thought I wasn't gonna like it as much as the first one. Guys. And then after, at the end of the book, I kept, like, flipping through, like, towards the end of the book, and it was like, oh, listen to the songs or whatever, because the female main character is a singer. And so I listened to it, and it just made me feel like so more like atmospheric. Like, it changed my rating up a whole 0.5. Like, my rating went up a whole 0.5 because of that. Because it just felt so, like, realistic and real. And I loved it so much when I know it was probably AI singing the song. But still, like, it just felt so real. I just love that so much, and I love this book, and this is one of my favorite books of the year. Maybe. I liked Wild Love a little bit better, I will say that, but still one of my favorites. I will be getting a physical copy. So, I don't know what else I was gonna say, but that's all I had to say. So yeah, I actually read 10 books in June, not 9. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Bye!